always known something was missing, but I couldn't place what. Depression started gripping. Pain was my daily companion. Broken down with regrets as deep as the ocean. Then I heard of your great love, and walls I built started crumbling down. Gentle touch of your spirit. Now I see clearly. Now I know. The greater one lives inside of me. The greater one lives inside of me. I have no fear, 'cause I have authority. The greater one lives inside of me. The greater one lives inside of me. I have no fear, 'cause I have authority. I've always thought I couldn't be loved. I'm like, how can I get what I cannot give? I asked, what am I living for when I can find what's there to fight for? Then I heard of your great love, and walls I built started crumbling down. Gentle touch of your spirit. Now I see clearly. Now I know.
All right, you're in the performance of Pamela, Scott's gospel rock artist, guitarist, singer, songwriter, and producer, performing live for us right from the Garden City of Port Harcourt. Pamela, welcome to the program. If you can hear me, if you're still not soaked in your guitar.
Hello.
How are you?
Ooh, I'm excited.
Happy New Year. I can see that we would have left you to just be enjoying yourself, because we're just having fun watching you do your thing. I know I've heard your name and from a couple of people, and I was telling my colleagues before now that I remember when you talk about soft rock, I remember the likes of Iconca, even Eben, that's where it started up from, and people like Frank Edward, and a lot of people have gone into different stuff. But you have stayed true to this gospel rock. Why?
Well, I just believe that life is just too short to be chasing things that your soul doesn't find rest in, or doesn't find a form of happiness and joy in. Rock just gets to me. So people always say, this is your music in Nigeria, but I just want to do what, at the end of the day, when I sleep, there's this smile on my face, and rock does that to me. So yes, that's why I'm with it for this number of years.
So so let's talk about that reception, because a lot of times when musicians set out to do whatever they do, especially when it has to do with arts like this, public reception, is some sort of a validation. So what do you get in terms of reception? Are you contented with it? And why do you think, if it is not, why do you think Nigerians are not, buying in as much as they should?
Well, anything can sell when it's always in your face. You can sell anything when the publicity is right, when you are so loud about it. And I know that this is like, as I said, there are people before me. So if I continue in this and inspire more people, and all together we make our voice so loud, the rock music would have a place here in Nigeria. Yeah.
Pamela, great music. I totally enjoyed it. It reminds me of Tracy Chapman. I wonder if she's one of your influences.
Yes, of course.
But that space can get lonely, particularly with gospel, where what you find very quick to listen to would be praise jam, where there's Clemmy Road, let me praise, or Warhol, when you talk about those backing tracks. So do you get lonely sometimes in terms of acceptability in your own unique kind of space?
Odd enough, I have my people. I've noticed that wherever you find yourself, you find your people. Like, I know a lot of people that are just literally tired of the normal sound that they hear every day. And they need something new, something refreshing. And rock has a way of being soulful, and the lyrics itself, rock music also has to do a lot of lyrics, and I'm not the one-page, two lines kind of songwriter. So I needed a genre that would make me express myself, my songwriting skill. And there are people that need this. Trust me, I have a lot of people that love this. So I don't feel lonely because I have my people.
Interesting. And we should say that we are your people right here. Just listening to you, I must say it's like medicine. I know we say that a lot, music is medicine, but you have to really taste that medicine and see it do good to your soul. I know that you have your people, as you said, and I'd like you to speak about the song you did. Because I know some people ask you to do Who I Am as one of your songs, right? But what song did you welcome us with, and what inspired that song? I heard the way you ran the notes. It's quite divine, I must say.
So much. So this is Who I Am. Yeah, so I did a post online, asked what song should I do, and some people said Who I Am. So this song is the main song of my EP that I released in 2020. And this song has to do with finding one's identity through Christ. And this is my life story. Every song in that EP just relates to me. First, I remember, down to Forward, down to Lifeguard, down to Who I Am, and the last one being Don't Lose Faith. You could even listen to it, you can see my journey in all of that confusion state and finally finding who I am. Right, and that's why I said I'm not bothered, because there's this strong certainty of who I am through what Christ has done for me, and so that's what the song's all about. From verse 1 is, I've always known something was missing, but I couldn't place what. So depression started creeping. Pain was my daily companion, broken down with regrets as deep as the ocean. Then I heard of your great love, and walls I built started crumbling down. Just a touch of your spirit, now I see clearly, now I know. So that's just the verse 1 and the pre-chorus. So that's just the journey. Then the verse 2, I've always thought I couldn't be loved. How can I get what I can't give? I asked, what am I living for when I can't find what's there to fight for? Then I heard of your great love, and walls are built, and pre-chorus, then chorus, then that's who I am, loved forever loved, saved forever saved, free forever free. So that's just the whole summary of not knowing to be known. And
that's, how you have come to be who you are today. And still talking about who you are, you share a bit of your journey online with your people, right? And you just bagged a degree, am I correct?
Yes, I did. Thank you.
So, I read through the lines, and I know that it's always quite tricky when you're done with school, for example, and you say, I want to do music. And your parents say, I'm sorry, I didn't get that. What? No, you're going to school, right? So how was that for you? You're a professor's daughter, as you said. So how did that really work out? It looks like you're enjoying best of both worlds, but was it all rosy, or is it all rosy, I should say?
As you say, my father's a professor. So at the beginning, he didn't really quite like what was going on. And but sometimes you need to put your feet down so that they can see. Some people they see before they believe. Some people believe before they see. So my parents' case was they had to see before they believed. So I had to do all of that, the work, so that they could believe in me. And I got into school, and well, I'm not dropping the degree I got. I'm not the kind of person that says school is scam and all that. I went there for a reason. I took 4 years before I got into school. So me getting into there, I knew what I wanted. So I'm in love with the computer space. So at the end of the post, you see what I said, I'm going to be venturing into cybersecurity or data analysis, and combined with the music, because music itself is, for me, is a passion, a hobby, and I don't want anything to stress me with money, because I don't want money to infiltrate this music, because it's going to mess with my head. So I do what I have to do for the, the music is what keeps me going, even in the dark days. And the money comes, the money doesn't come from the music, I'm fine. That's why I had to have the profession just there while I do my music because I feel this is where my voice can be heard and touch lives and be a blessing. Because this life, you didn't come here to just work, pay bills. You need to look for a way to actually touch the next person. And I believe music is that great tool for that, to relate to that. So that's, right. For me, I don't have any problem.
All right, so let me ask some personal things. Pamela Scott, so how did that name come? Because the average person, we should be hearing some local names. So do you have a local name? Pamela Scott, that's all we know. And then what does it feel like being the daughter of a professor? What does it feel like being in that kind of household?
Okay, the first question, Pamela Scott. My first name is Pamela. Scott is my middle name. That's my dad's name. So my son name is Akpila. Yeah, so I was just looking, which sounds nice, because I can't answer all three names in the music space. So, okay, Scott sounds cute, so Pamela Scott. And the name itself has opened a lot of doors for me. Even without even seeing me, just the name, like, who is she? And I'm so grateful that the name has a way of sticking to your head. When you hear it once, you don't forget. And being in a household where my mom is also a doctor, academic doctor. So professor, doctor, your parents. Funny enough, my dad was once a DJ when he was younger. When I heard that, I laughed. I was like, oh, no, it doesn't just sound right. A DJ there, professor. DJ there, professor. But I think they see that that I took a little part of their lives. My mom wanted to sing, but she had a very sharp voice. But she went into ministry, and but I think I took a part of their dreams, which is to enter the music space, and they are seeing it. And when I did my first concert, my dad rallied around, telling his friends to come. Like it was mind blowing. So I love the fact that I have parents that support me. Seeing the fact that I'm doing the academics, of course, you can't fail in that, and they will support you in this. So I'm so happy that I found the knowledge and wisdom to combine both, not having one to fail. Yeah.
All right, Pamela Scott reminds me of Jill Scott. That's another American singer. The fruit, they say, does not fall far from the tree. So, professor, DJ, degree holder, and singer.
He should not hear you say that.
He's heard already. But thank you, Daddy, for giving Pamela the opportunity for expressing herself. Speaking of which, we need to hear more of this rock that we do not hear too often. So perhaps you want to do Teach Me for us.
Okay, all right, let's do Teach Me. The longer I played it, why did you choose that song? Teach me how to worship you. Teach me how to praise you. Teach me how to lift my voice in appreciation. Teach me how to love you in the good times and the bad times, oh Lord. Teach me how to call on you in tribulation. Don't want to be found wanting in your presence. Don't want to be found praying amiss. I want my words to be right. I want my thoughts to be pure. Teach us to talk right, to walk right, Believe right, oh God, teach us to walk right, talk right, live right for you. Teach us to talk right, walk right, live right for you. Teach me to talk right, walk right, live right for you. Teach me to talk right, walk right, live right for you. Teach me to talk right, walk right, and live right for you.
Wow. Oh boy.
Wow.
All right. Pamela, if we allow you, you're going to take us all the way down
Truly
to...
heavenly.
I don't know where you're going to take us. So, but almost thank you so much. But before we let you go, where can we stream your music? What's the name we're going to find? Pamela Scott, maybe spell it out for us as quickly as possible.
Okay, so on all platforms, Pamela Scott Music, on all stores, Pamela Scott Music, Pamela, Pamela, Scott, SCOTT, double T. People keep using one T. It's two T's. So that's it, Pamela Scott Music on all platforms.
Fantastic. Pamela Scott, gospel rock artist, guitarist, singer, songwriter, producer, daughter of a professor, who was a DJ, and daughter of a doctor. You just come from a long line of legendary heritage. Thank you so much for coming on the program. We appreciate you.
Thank you so much for having me. I appreciate it. Thank you.